Well, I can report that Brett is climbing out on course.
Oh yeah, I
but
can see.
not much.
What? We've got south wind.
After south wind, yeah, that should be right. After a few malfunctions,
Yeah.
I'm back in and I've just Y-keyed up. So what was start height? 7,000, right?
7
Yeah.
max, yep.
Yeah, I've literally just done the same thing, Ben.
Oh, can we just Y-key, can we, rather than...
Yeah, just one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's heroic if you can do it, but yeah.
It extends
Eats
the
into your time.
Yeah. Oh, Bob, nice flyby. Wish I knew how to take screenshots.
How do I do the Y thing? I hit Y and it goes...
And then
F4.
And then prepare to be
take you up.
overspeeded.
That looks like Mav's gone through. He's going too fast not to have gone through start.
No, I have not gone through the start.
Not? Okay, you're going downwind.
Yeah, I've got a tailwind at the moment.
Okay. Makes sense.
But I'm looking around for some lift somewhere and really...
So, Bob, you know, the serious answer to your question, Mav can, other guys can correct me if I've got it wrong, but like if you're heavier, you should get a better glide at speed. But if you're lighter, you should get better climb and lighter lift.
Can I give a good analogy? So imagine throwing a ping pong ball versus throwing a golf ball. The same size, but the golf ball, when thrown, will penetrate the wind and go a whole lot further than the ping pong ball. But the ping pong ball is a lot lighter, so it will climb a lot easier.
Yeah, that's one way to think of it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
much.
good. Thank you.
So
as long as there's no wind today, we've got a chance.
Yeah, you'll climb a lot easier, but your glide won't be as good.
I could give you a complex theoretical analysis of that lot, but I don't think it's appropriate.
That's pretty perfect, really.
Yeah. Golf ball versus ping pong ball's the best one out there.
I'm gonna see if I can get under 7 and go through the start. Oh, I did. There you go. Which way do we go now? That way.
Lift when you don't need it.
Just after the start, there's lift on this ridge.
Well, I'm just beyond the start, and I'm getting a whole lot of nothing.
Oh, there's 6 kilometers to go before I get start.
Am I going the right way? I must be. Yeah. Are you you must be thermaling pounding, is that right?
I'm thermaling.
I've taken a couple of circuits along this little section of ridge to get some height.
Oh, okay. I just saw you going around in circles there for a sec. Oh, it looks like there's a ridge along this this line.
Yeah.
Looking at the map now.
Right at the start line, there's mega lift. Have you got the right weather preset, County?
Let me double check. AusGlide Slovenia.
Yeah, and we're going along a ridge, and there's good ridges on it right now.
As I said, I was at 4,000, and it was because I was battling along the edge of the tree line.
You're now at 8,000.
Am I going to bloody launch? That's what it is. Start. Sorry, excuse me, what a dickhead. I've got to do these things next. No, I was going back to bloody takeoff. That's
What are you trying to do, Emil?
No, I didn't realize I was watching the indicator and the heights and all the rest of the stuff. But what happened was that it was sending me back to takeoff, not to the start. So now I've got to turn around and go 1.6 back again.
Select the next waypoint. If you're still looking.
So we have to do it manually then, eh?
the LS4 you do.
Not
yes.
normally.
Yeah, in the
I
LS4.
Only for the first one.
LS4.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how we learn. Okay, I should be with you shortly now, seeing that I've worked that one out.
And if
If you have
were
a
looking
bad
to-
start, can you
Yeah.
go back and redo a good one?
Just
You
loop
can.
it
Yeah,
around,
you
mate.
can
Yeah.
flick through your nav computer to
Oh, yeah.
change your waypoint, and then you can do the start again.
Oh no, I don't think you need to.
You just turn around and go back through it.
If the computer says it was a bad start, then it doesn't advance.
Ah, bad start. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right. Bad start, it'll do it by itself.
Yeah.
Usually that's while I'm in the middle of doing 360s trying to lose height around the start.
Yeah. Speaking from experience, that's the same for me.
This thing does handle quite a bit differently without ballast, doesn't it?
The
It's very
ridge-
floaty, isn't it? It's weird.
Yeah.
It's quite cool.
The ridge that you wanted to get lift off before the start is the one that's to the west of the start line. The big snow-covered one. That's got like uber lift
Oh,
on it.
right.
Snow.
Yeah,
No?
right.
A little bit of snow cap or something on top of it. Because the start line I moved, so it was over the grassy hill, so there's no lift there.
Ah, nice one.
I must be in the wrong server. I can't see any of you guys.
Southeast Asia.
Thought it was.
Sometimes it just takes a little while to load in if you
Yeah.
are in Southeast Asia.
There's some other people flying around Dundas.
I see I don't know, who else do I see?
Just hit escape and quickly check, and if it's not, you can adjust it, and it will pop you back in, no problems.
Ah, East USA. South.
Been flying with different friends, haven't you?
Yeah, I have been.
Yeah, we know.
Sorry about that.
We're just jealous because you've got other friends, that's all.
They weren't.
At least I try to invite you guys to meet my other friends.
Ah, there we go.
Damo.
Well, I can't invite anybody if I don't know about that.
At least I've finished with my distraction now. Homemade yogurt, fresh cherries. Oh, we can see you now, Damo.
Yeah, I'm here. Can't sneak around now.
That's Ben's trick.
Yeah, that's right.
So speaking of other friends, where's Greg these days, mate?
Yeah, I was
heard-
wondering that myself the other day.
Mate, I don't know actually. I saw him the other day. He's been out and about on his boat and just kicking back and relaxing. But I should nag him and say, mate, why aren't you flying with us anymore?
Yeah.
Because he was good.
Yes.
Is this CSCE, Greg?
Yes.
Yes. And what VEEE?
Peter.
Peter. Yeah, I was get mixed up. Who was which was which? He hasn't been
VH, echo, echo, echo.
Yeah, egg.
He's just on holidays doing real gliding, I think.
Oh, good on
So
him.
he said he wouldn't be around until, I think he said the 8th.
Yeah, he might not actually be doing real world gliding after that mishap with his trailer.
Trailer, yeah.
Guess he did well to recover that,
Yeesh.
not ride his car off and everything.
Yep.
Oh, he could
Impressed
have
with the
written
reflectors,
everything
you
off.
know. Yeah, skillful driving display. I thought.
Hmm.
I asked him about, I think he might have seen it in chat. He said, I saw the trailer in one mirror, then the next. Then you know it's on.
Not a good look.
Full concentration right now.
Mm-hmm.
How's the JS3 without any water in it?
Interesting, different.
Very floaty.
Yeah, a bit
It's,
floaty.
it's slower. It's kind of how it is.
That's
At
one
slow
of the-
speed, it behaves quite differently.
Yeah, it does.
But you do have flaps,
Right.
so it's got a better LD and
Oh, that's-
flaps, which is
got the
why I
flaps.
figure
Yeah.
it should be a good match for the wet LS4. And next week, Damo, next week's task is all about you, buddy.
All right. What are we doing?
Just going to keep that one up the sleeve. But we will be flying the LS4 and unballasted next week.
Right.
Awesome.
I'm coming over to the flatlands, are you?
We are coming to the flatlands, mate.
Wow.
Awesome.
No,
Whereabouts are you at,
Border
Damo?
town, baby, border town.
Watertown, southeast, South Australia.
Oh,
I had a
right.
flight yesterday, an hour and a half. And first time in my life I got sick glider.
Oh, no.
Wow,
Yeah.
no.
Really?
At about 1,500 feet. It was a high seriously day and I didn't think we'd get away at all. I was in the twin with another guy. Anyway, we battled and we got up to 6,000. We had a great flight. I had to cut it short because never happened before.
That's no good.
Or just turbulent? It's kinda...
Nah, I don't know. I was sitting in the back and I haven't had a lot of back seat time and you laid right back. It was a bit uncomfortable. Didn't set up properly
Yeah.
enough flight.
Yeah.
Lots of
Yeah,
turns.
you'll-
It was hard work to get altitude, so
Yeah, your vision's totally different in the back seat as well.
yeah. Yeah.
It can be disorientating.
Some days you can just get nausea for some reason, or other days you don't. I find.
It just happens, yeah.
Yeah. Particularly if you've had a good night the night before.
Don't drink too much. That.
Jeez, how's the story about that helicopter pilot that's supposed to have had some, what's his name? What's his cocaine in his sister? That's not good, eh?
Really?
No.
Yeah, no, it's on the news tonight.
Bet you it's more.
Although they said it wasn't there from straight away, but there's still traces of it in his system.
The worst story I heard like that was an accident investigation from a crop dusting accident. And when they looked into it, the crop duster pilot was texting while he was crop dusting.
Oh, no.
Are you kidding me?
Who
No,
knows?
it was like in the early days of those phones where you had to press a button 3 times to text as well.
Oh, no.
Like, you know, the old Nokia phones with the just
Oh, yeah.
numbers. Okay,
So-
yeah, but
so
that's
at
cool.
least it
I'm trying to crop dust and text with one of them things at the same time.
At least it wasn't the one of the old dial, the rotary dial 1%, putting the cable that's snagged up somewhere.
Do we know who Eric is? Hi, Eric, if you're listening on audio.
Eric might be a guy that I've seen flying around fairly often.
He's connected, but he's got his mic off.
Okay.
And I can see him on. He's obviously sending out whatever it is, the
Transmitter.
transmitter connection, so I can see
Well,
him.
welcome, Eric. You don't have to
Yeah.
talk.
You got a tough flight down there, Eric. I see 4.5, which is going to be an interesting flight across these hills.
It'll be a big day.
I don't see Eric. Whereabouts is Eric?
You got 4.5.
He's
Yeah.
just a little behind John.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
I don't know whether I'm not getting bloody lifted. I'm sitting at. Oh my gee, what are you guys talking?
Just remember the confession from Ben. He put it on the grassy hill where there's no lift. Go for the one with snow on it.
The rocky
I don't see
outcrops are
anything
your
with
friend.
snow.
No, it's desert.
Yeah, but you're up in front, Neva. We're talking about back at the start now.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry. I've had Bob come zooming underneath me.
Ah, there's Eric, and I think it is the same Eric. I saw him in the Himalayas the other day.
We're good on your welcome. Eric, you're always welcome, and you don't have to talk if you don't want to.
He's not talking.
Yeah,
He's just listening. He's getting all the hints.
Being
No, Eric,
cheeky again.
if you go backwards, like for a, it's better.
Just being cheeky for change.
Oh, for change.
Yeah. Oh, just son says you're just irritating me again.
That's right. The first time I've done it this year.
What?
Been a cheeky bugger.
Oh, yeah?
Give misleading advice.
It's only one day into the year.
Yeah, it's very early on in the year, isn't it?
Correct. Yes.
Or 2 days in,
But it's
yeah.
the first time.
Right.
I think I would let. Maybe this was a trick telling us to have a full ballasted LS4 because I'm not getting up.
Just what? Have you started yet, Emil?
Yeah, I have, but I'm sitting at
Oh.
2, just under 2. I can't get up.
You're going to struggle at 2.
You sure you get the right weather and task and everything?
I'm sure I have. Unless it's
Okay.
changed the weather back. Because I know that when I flew that Annapurna task, sometimes it changed the bloody weather whilst I was flying. I couldn't
You'd
understand
be
what to make it.
rocketing. If you were in
was-
Annapurna weather,
no.
you'd be rocketing up these hills.
Yeah, 1222
Have you got your
AusGlide Slovenia.
transmitter on, Emil?
No, I'll put it
No.
on. I'll put it on now. Let me get it going. I just want to get away from this ridge. So that's one of your strategies again. Whilst I'm busy fiddling around with that, then I crash into the hillside. Oh no, it's an old trick, that one.
But you still fell for it.
I have not. Ah, geez, okay, I'm still right.
You haven't learned not to trust Neva yet.
Yes, watch for the sirens on the rocks with the bikinis.
Yes. Yep.
And the windsock.
Yep.
Yes.
That was
Famous line of
Eva, not
famous-
Neva.
No, we heard Neva.
She's your alter ego, right?
Even
Yeah,
mine
very evil twin.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we don't.
Your evil
First
twin.
rule of Fight Club.
Hey, there's a famous line from a Genesis song, but there is no sound of warning in the siren's cry.
I thought guys were supposed to be smarter than women or something, weren't they?
More easily distracted.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't believe if it's true what you said about how many guys landed in the field with your
My
evil
Viva.
twin.
Yeah, that was a regular occurrence. It was very amusing to watch.
Sheesh.
I told you the story about her husband and her boyfriend.
Sounds interesting.
Oh,
I'm
maybe
assuming they're
we're
not the same
streaming, but-
person.
Husband and boyfriend.
Better if they're
Okay.
We're streaming. I might leave this one for another time.
Live and streaming.
Sorry?
We are live and streaming.
Thank you for the reminder. Yes, thank you.
Hey, Emil, how was your cruise?
Oh, it was very good. As I
Yeah?
said, but we bought a little souvenir home with us.
What
my
was
wife,
that?
my wife, my son, and I all got COVID.
Oh no!
That
We missed it on the
photo,
lo- we
photo was beautiful.
not on the boat though.
Yeah.
It's a little gift from China.
Oh,
But
nice.
yeah, no, yeah, little
that
souvenir.
photo you put that with the tags, the P&O on it.
Ah, yes.
That's a clang. P&O will pay you not to put that on social media.
Yeah, but it's strange. The day before he left, there was a couple of them walking around in the eating area with COVID masks on. So I suppose that should have been a bit of a telltale sign. I don't know what the hell they do if they did have COVID. But anyway, it's one of those things, I guess. We've lived to tell the tale, but it's still it didn't put a damper on our holiday. It was absolutely brilliant.
Oh, that's
You're
great.
right about your analysis of cruises, Emil. It's a very economical way to have a holiday if you compare it to all the stuff
It
you
is.
do for a
I'm normally the
normal
one
holiday.
I'm normally the one that has to do all the driving. So I get there and I'm knackered, and then drive back, and everybody's sleeping, and
Yeah.
so.
Jeez, Bob, you got something good there.
Yeah, just off the top of these little double peaks. I
Peter,
think that's all there is. Looking at Poundy, I don't think there's much more lift for this
So it
week.
might be worth topping up. Yeah.
You guys
Might
see
come
me
back
at all?
and join you guys.
Is the altitude in there labelled AGL? Or is
No.
that no?
Which plane are you in?
I'm in the
JS3. Yeah, it depends on your
not my
settings,
altitude.
but yeah,
But other people's altitudes in their labels.
Oh,
the
that's
sea level.
Sea
Yeah,
level.
Sea
sea
level.
level.
Yep.
Sea level. Yeah, okay. Because Poundy's at 3,500 feet.
Yeah.
And I'm
He
at
started low.
like 850 feet above the ground right here.
Yeah.
Well, you got a bit of a ridge there, though. By the look of it. Have you been around the waypoint, Pound?
Yeah. I'm still stuck on this ridge to try and get some lift. I don't know what's going on here. And I've got my canopy closed. I've got the air brakes off. Wheels in. I don't know what the hell's happening with this thing. We should have had Peter here. I could have got some tips from him.
The LS4 master.
Yeah. Yep.
Mhm.
You got ballast in it?
Yep. I think I must dump some because I'm not getting
It
anywhere.
says you're at 7,000 feet on the.
Me?
Yeah, that's what the transmitter says. Check
You're at
your
6,700.
altimeter is not in meters.
Yeah, you are nearly 7,000 feet.
You're at,
Emil.
you're at 6,700 feet.
Which is the
Okay.
same as all of us. So you might your altimeter might be in meters, confusing you.
That's probably
Yeah.
what it is. Okay.
On your Vario, does it go up to 5 or does it go up to 10?
5.
You're in meters.
There you
Yeah,
go.
you're in
Right.
meters.
Okay. That's a good telltale then, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So you learn.
Yeah, we could look out. to see
Also,
them high.
the metric altimeter
too.
zero's at the bottom, whereas on the imperial altimeter
9.
it's up at the top.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
zero's at
useful
the
to know.
bottom on metric.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, am I visible to you guys? I'm kind of in behind Bob and Neva.
Yep, I can see you.
I say I
haven't
can't see you
seen
too far ahead.
All
I
can
haven't seen
see
you
is-
once. I see Bob. Are you in front of me, Ben?
I
No,
got Bob,
just behind.
Neva, and
He's-
Glenn, Ben in front of me.
I can see Glider Guy Ben.
So
Yeah,
maybe it's just
today.
me that can't see you.
Poundy's off to my right, looking down the lane.
Yep.
Showing us how.
Bob's
to
just
do it.
gone around the corner.
Showing you how not to do it. Get high, stay high.
You want height. Actually, there's a big valley to cross to get to the large mountain, which I think is the second to last turn point.
Oh, I see Ben. It's there. Yeah.
You hear from Jamie, Emil? I didn't ask him if you. had
He
tonight.
did. No, I just saw he sent some message to say hi and all the rest of it, but no, he
Yeah.
didn't say. I haven't actually been on my Discord much today, to be honest with you.
You sort out your hang glider?
No, have you downloaded it?
No, I don't even know where it is. I've not heard.
There's a
or-
website, but Ben, did you actually get it to work, or was that screenshots of the website you
No,
sent?
no. Yeah, I did. I got it to work. It's pretty glitchy, and I was having a few hangs. But
Yeah.
it flies okay. Me
But
being
how
non-
did you get it? Because I can't log in.
Oh, you don't have to log in. If you go to the downloads and you download the whatever it is, their widget, it gives you one of the gliders in the widget.
Well, I've tried sending a message to him as well because I'm just having absolutely no joy.
So did you download the widget?
I'll have to go and have a look again.
Yeah,
I downloaded
the widget. When you download the widget, you'll end up with that glider in your list of gliders and a whole bunch of useless weather patterns. But what's really cool about that is you can then use the widget to teleport to any of the hang gliding sites that they put in. Like they put in 200 gliding sites around the world.
wow.
Cool. Useful bit of it, yeah.
But I was having a few challenges just with key controls and stick controls and things. But
can you teleport there in other aircraft?
You might be able to because it was to do ground takeoffs.
Yeah, right. Okay. Oh, we'll give it a go when it comes out. I think one of you guys dobbed me into them, and then they reached me out to me to ask to test, help develop the flight model because they're not
guilty.
They weren't hang glider pilots that made it. I think they might have been paraglider pilots or something, but I didn't really feel like it at the time, so I didn't do it. But I was curious to see they actually managed to get it out. That was like over a year ago, I think, or longer.
Yeah, it actually worked. I was surprised.
Because I think it was 2010 version of Flight Sim X, they had an ATOS glider, which used to fly beautifully. I used to fly it often. You used to just stand on the edge and you push your joystick forward and he starts running. And when he gets airborne, you just get him airborne and you push undercarriage and his feet lift up into a cocoon harness and zips it up. And then you fly. And when you want to land, you just push your undercarriage down, his feet come down, he runs and comes to a halt. It used to fly beautifully. And it was a dual surface glider as well. So it was really, I used to love flying with it.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know why they couldn't just modify it. They had the ring, they had the wing design, they had everything, and it worked beautifully. It's just a case of updating it to work in these later things, I think. I would think, should I say.
A long way off course for that. Oh,
yeah, don't follow me. Don't.
Yeah, I'm going.
Stay high and avoid me.
Yeah, so that means you're in strong lift, is that right?
No. I'm still playing with the trees.
It's going around the ridge, I think, are you, Poundy?
Well, I got to try to get around the ridge. I'm below the ridge line and not getting much lift, so I'm just trying to stay in the air. I don't think I was high enough to go straight on course.
It looks a bit green, like a bit treed. That's what I'm worried about. What we'll see.
No, I don't.
Tree landing spots, is there?
Not many. When I set these tasks, I also do try and make it not so much a straight line between waypoints. So, sometimes you may need to divert off path to find lift.
Me too.
You're doing great tasks on weather. I really like them, Ben.
Thank you, Neva.
There's a lot of diversity, that's great.
It's tricky too. It's not so.
Just the drugs talking. Don't worry, Neva will get over it.
Well, I'm seeing a cloud here that looks very much like a wave cloud.
Not very by design.
Yeah. There's only one of them. It's only one of them. I'm not sure how it appeared there, but yeah. But I must publish a picture that I took from my front door a couple of evenings ago at about 8 o'clock. There was a bloody line of wave to the northeast of here. And it was one of those multi-layer ones, when it's got like sheets.
Beautiful. We've been getting a few up here from my place, same deal, sitting on the deck and just looking north and seeing all of these wave clouds going, oh my God, this is great.
Yeah.
In fact, our club, Walkworth, is not known for being a wave club, but earlier this year or last year, they actually had a standing wave above the cloud, and so this guy got towed up like 7,000 feet and dropped into the wave, and away he went.
Wow.
Yeah.
When was that, Ben? I remember taking some photos of some wave clouds that I saw.
Yeah, they're about. That was probably 8 months ago.
Yeah, might have.
We had
I
wave
saw
last
some
week.
lenticulars around here, which are really rare, you know.
Yeah, last week there was some stacked lenticulars up around. I don't know. It would have been somewhere north of the Hunter Valley. I was sitting here on my deck and looking at these clouds, going, "Wow, look at these lenticulars. That's a bit unusual."
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was at Kingaroy Club and they don't often get wave, but they do sometimes get it. And my very first flight at that club, I got into the wave.
Nice.
People were mighty. Some were very happy with me because I called and said I'm in wave at 9,500 feet and they all scrambled to get into it. One guy got his gold badge that afternoon as a result of that. But there were some people that were mighty bloody sour with me that night because they were saying, oh, they've been at this club for years and trying to get into the wave and they haven't succeeded, and I'm on my first trip out here and I get into the wave. I said, oh, well,
I hate that sort of stuff.
my luck.
You have a nice time and then people are upset that they, that you,
Yeah.
they did it, that's terrible.
Gliding.
Yeah, or clubs, sporting clubs in general.
No,
You've done well, Brett. You got over the saddle.
Yeah, no, I had the same when I used to do my paragliding. I went to the instructor, and he had this brilliant glider. And then when he was instructing the guys, because I was ahead of the other guys, he'd let me fly his glider, and I used to just get thermals and just spec out. And he'd watch, and then he'd eventually call me to come down and land after teaching the students the whole day. And then the wind dies, and he can't get up. And he's so hecked up. He's watching me flying over these glider right up the top the whole day.
Yeah.
The working instructor.
I've been in that situation with instructing my ASW20 sitting on the runway and I'm flying in a K7 with the students. I've been there, but I didn't let anybody fly my 20, sorry. But yeah, I was very happy with that flight at Kingaroy. It was pretty bloody amazing.
Oh, just the whole thing about people being unhappy because you had a good flight.
Oh, yeah.
That's just, I just get annoyed with that.
But, I mean, I can feel for the people because they'd been with the club 20 years.
Yeah, but they don't need to be angry with you.
They don't need to be angry with me, but yeah, it could be a bit frustrating, I reckon.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be taken down on you.
They should. They probably had the same conditions, and they just couldn't do it, Wayne. It's just that.
Yeah. That's actually why they're pissed off, actually.
Well, I'll tell you what, we got greedy in the wave and we tried to push on to the next bar, which looked like it might be stronger. And we hit the sink in between the bars. I'll tell you what, when we got into that sink, if we'd thrown a brick out of the window when we landed, we'd have to dodge the bloody thing. We were down on the ground within 2 minutes.
And you got drilled.
We got shot out of the sky.
Interesting, this next waypoint.
Oh, I see people circling up ahead. What's going on?
Guess I've had to do a bit of scrambling myself.
And I followed Poundy.
Uh-oh.
What height are you at? Because
I was a bit higher than you, so I got through, whereas you're circling behind it. It's not looking good up ahead here.
Well, there's lift on this ridge where Neva and I are, but it's again a zigzag.
Are we going to stop here, you reckon, Ben? I reckon we could make the next one, maybe. Where is this waypoint? What altitude is it?
We will. I mean, I'm another 1,000 feet above you.
I'm just trying to figure out where the waypoint actually is at the moment.
Yeah,
is it on that ridge over to the right there?
Yeah, it's on the peak.
On the peak of that one over to the right, that really tall one?
Yeah, so
if we dodge over there, we might be able to...
Yeah, you want to go straight out.
So if I go that ridge to the... Oh, this is good. I might just do a circle. Think about it for a bit. Well, as Christoph used to say, if you don't know where to go and you're at Cloudbase, just have a cigarette. Do some circles.
I'm in like 12 knots here.
go.
Where are you, Bill? Ben, I can't see you at all.
I'm above you.
Oh, right, yeah.
Way up at 8,000 feet.
Doubtful that I can get to the ridge.
Is that ridge left you're in? What? Maybe I'm just getting out of the tree sink. That'd be it.
I was in ridge, but I'm now in some sink.
Jeez, that was close.
What, you trimming trees, Emil?
No, I just sort of scrape a little bit of grass off the bottom with a rock. Just to do a good job.
But you use the rock to scrape the grass off the bottom.
That's it. Same to that effect.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it'll buff out.
So you had the grass first.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's fine. Yeah, no, I was trying to get some lift on this one hill, and there was just one little rock ledge. I belted towards it and just pulled back and just glided over it. But as I said, just glided over it.
You guys are
Confident
gonna
if you don't
love
get
this
gear
next
down.
waypoint.
Yeah, no, but it might have just hooked the wheel. I think that's why I kept it up. I saw that comment, by the way, when I was saved. It had that save from that one flight that we did. And there was some comment about the instructor would have been upset if we didn't have my wheel out. But I didn't have any intentional landing anyway, so I was going to make it back.
Oh, instructor would have been upset with the way I ended that Annapurna task. Oh, there's a field. I'll just plow into it. Remember the other day?
The emphasis on ploughing.
Yeah. I wonder if this will work. No, it doesn't. That's a beautiful thing about the simulator.
Yes. The cloud is brand new and shiny when you get into it again.
Yeah, it didn't cost you anything.
Yeah. And you don't have a broken neck.
Yeah, all that.
You don't have to explain to the CFI why you did it.
No.
Yeah. It's like, blame the raspberry.
You're looking like making that waypoint, Ben?
Yeah, I think I will.
Have you already made it?
No, not yet, but you definitely need some height.
It's almost 7,000, isn't it?
It says 68.25, but you got to get above that peak, have you? Like it's in the peak.
You can go around
You're
the
not
left
going
of
to
the peak, around the left of the peak, and you'll
Sorry?
go around the left.
You go left and you'll get it? Yep. Okay, thanks. That's handy. I'm going to get drilled here. What was it? See how the unballasted Jazz 13 handles a bit of sink and speed. Oh, that lee side rotor up. That's good. It's going to be interesting. My GPU finds it exciting. It's just revved right up.
You fat bastards all flying away from me.
Fabulous proportions, Emil. Magnificent dimensions, mate.
Ah, jeez, I should have eaten more on the boat.
Come on.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
I heard the
Not-
sound of somebody battling.
No, I'm not
Yes.
battling. There just should be lift here and there.
There's a bit of a bug in the game that whilst you should be on a ridge with perfect lift, if it's tree covered, then there won't be lift. Just if you didn't know that.
There's tree sink is a thing
Right.
in the sim.
It's a real
Very
thing.
real. Very real, yep. Unlike the beach, on the shore, it just lifts you up wherever
Yes.
you go.
Hey, I was trying out something with your Rio de Janeiro task
Yep, yeah.
on the beach run, and you got about how many 166 times 2, that's 130 something times 2 again, so 260 k's of beach run that you can do on that task,
Yeah.
interspersed with a couple of really tricky bits where you have to get around rocks that are stuck in the sea, just
Uh-huh.
on the shoreline. Yeah, it's quite fun.
Sounds like
very
the west
quick
coast
as
of
well.
New Zealand, is it?
No,
No, it's Rio de Janeiro.
Rio de Janeiro.
Oh, okay. You did
I
the same
did
on the
that
west
because-
coast of NZ.
The whole reason I did that was you get these guys that always fly with us and then they fly like super high. And so this one just forced them to get right down close to the ground and work your way up
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, clever.
Take a close-up picture of the face of the Redeemer on the way as well.
Hmm.
While you
Check
go.
out where they've put this windmill, right now. A wind turbine, I should say. Sorry.
Windmill will do. I had a look at a wind turbine generator this afternoon.
Oh yeah.
Some of the stupid design features they put into the thing. You know, just the nacelle, the generator part, not the turbine blades. I was at an electrical repairer's workshop this afternoon, having a look at one of our motors that failed.
Geez, with all this wind they've been having, they probably have to replace bearings. Jeez.
Yeah,
Must be a lot of force in there, I guess.
yeah, but there's some silly design features in this particular make. Parts of it are really well made. There's other parts that are very weak.
You got a good jump there, Ben.
Going okay. I think if you get high and stay high, it's not too bad.
If.
If
But it looks like a bit of a
Generally,
long way
yeah.
to the next one.
Yeah, mountain to what do they call it? Mountain top ski.
Mountain top ski. Yeah, so oh, that's a bit spot of turbulence there.
Oh, Mount Topski's even higher than this.
Yeah, and it's like flat between here and there.
Ah.
Yeah,
So
you'll
we
need
might
to.
be climbing up the side of Mount Topski.
Yeah, you'll need to find a path there.
So where is that on the map? Where are we going? Over the mountain. Back past the start. On the other side of that valley.
I reckon the path is the starting ridge, right next to the start line. The
Yep.
one to the west of that, I reckon that's the ridge to get the height to get to the mountain top ski.
Thought I'd come over and join you, Poundy. How's the lift up there?
Don't. It's shit.
I know.
I'm coming
I can
back
tell.
out, man.
Oh, right. I thought you knew something I didn't because I'm in your predicament.
Yeah. No.
You guys have been doing great to stay up. Like, it's hard work at that altitude normally. So.
Yeah.
I was looking at the wind speed down low in the profile, and there's basically none, isn't there? So I think it's all up high, and it's a matter of how do you get there.
I'm seeing 3 knots right now, according to my instruments. 3 very useless knots.
We're being heroic, staying there, like keeping it up.
Oh, I'm not. I'm looking for paddocks. Don't worry.
Oh no! Don't give up. Don't give up.
I
You will.
don't
I
know
approached
ideas. You've got to have some idea.
I approached Mountain Topski from the lee side, which was interesting. Just skimmed around it.
Well done.
Was there a lift there in the lee?
Oh, no.
Actually, that's
How
not
the hell did you get up there then? Ah, you sneaked around the back at the bottom.
Around the back and then just over the lip, came along the ridge and got it.
Yeah. That's why I always put minimums at the tops of peaks when I do tasks.
That's why I was quizzing Ben about where that turn point actually was.
Ah, to try and sneak around the back.
Well, do you have to actually be over the top of it? You know, like that's a...
Yeah, I think I made it a 500-meter turn cylinder.
Yeah, so I went around it. Yeah. Which may not have been to my advantage, actually, in the long run.
So much lift.
Oh, God.
Hanging up the phone now.
You're breaking up.
I tell you, like your story about getting the wave and everyone being upset. What, Mav? I remember once.
Yeah.
It was up at Gloucester. We had a tow day at Gloucester. It was really hot, and you could tell it was inverted. And I didn't really feel like just towing up and gliding down over and over again. So I just sat in the little, they got a little clubhouse there, and I just sat in there and chilled out, and then looked at everybody was just towing and bombing out. Then we had a little task. It was a little club comp day. And then, like, you could just see the inversion was about to break. It was breaking. So I thought, oh, I'll go and have a go now. And everyone else was just exhausted and just sort of basically given up. The tow pilot agreed to tow me. And then I just, like, boom, straight to the inversion, went to 11,000 feet and glided around the task, came back and landed. And, like, the guys, most of them were just so bitter and twisted with me. And except for Matt Hall, who was there. He used to fly with our club at that time.
Yeah.
And he's got hats off to you, Neva, hats off.
That's really good.
Yeah, and he was literally the only person good about it, So I always got along with Matt after that, because I thought, good on ya.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's actually sighting out and understanding the conditions.
Yeah, it's just pointless taking off right now, so why don't we just hang out in the cool?
You know that birds do that kind of thing as well? The more experienced birds, the older ones, sit in the tree. I've watched a flock of Pacific buzzards, a small hawk, on Magnetic Island. There must have been 20, 30 of them in this tree. And every now and then one of them would take off, fly around a bit, come back down to the tree, and you'd see the rest of them just sitting there watching. And then after a while, I stayed there for quite a while watching these birds. And after a while, one of them took off, flew up, and started circling and climbing. The whole tree full of birds launched into the air and climbed away.
Yeah, that's basically hang gliding competitions. They have people who aren't in the comp, we call them wind technicians or wind dummies, right?
Yeah.
Their job is we send them and see how they go. And it's like everyone's a bit nervous to take off first, but you don't want to take off too very far at the back or you miss a window. So as soon as
Yeah.
somebody looks like there's lift, then all of a sudden it's a panic and everyone wants to take off like immediately, not to miss the start. And it all happens very quickly, but everyone's just milling around waiting for somebody to find the first thermal.
Yep.
Meat bombs.
And they're usually like new pilots, inexperienced pilots that like have a go be first.
Yes, exactly.
Because if one of them looks like they're going up, then everyone's just straight off the hill like in minutes,
Yeah.
Because you got one chance. If you don't get off from, you might only be taking off from 1,000 feet or less.
Yeah.
And if you that first climb, if you fail that, that's the whole day finished.
Yep.
Mayday, mayday, mayday. Landing in your field, Poundy.
Get a carton. Go get.
And cartonable offence.
All right, if you pick my field, then at least both trailers can come back to the same spot.
I remember when I was first doing gliding, I've only got about 6 hours of training, but they said if you can see the slope of the hill from the air, it's too steep to land on when you're landing out. And there's definitely slope on this hill.
Yep, yeah, I landed in definite slope conditions.
One of the worst things about hang gliding is you really want to know what the slope is, because if you get that wrong, trying to land downhill on your feet, it's a lot of fun.
Right.
If you think Paul Lewis could run fast, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Well, the high performance gliders, it doesn't have to be much of a slope before the glide is pretty much the same as the slope. Like, we don't have air brakes, so you just keep gliding until you hit the bottom of the field.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Running.
You don't want to do downwind landing, it's for sure.
I'm going totally the wrong way here.
Right. Got the tricky one.
Well done.
Are you at Mountain Top Ski, Ben?
Yeah.
No, I'm 20 k's from Mountain Top Ski.
Oh, yeah? Oh, I'm in miles. That makes. How do you easily change? Oh, I'll worry about it later. I'm 16 miles, so I'm a few.
Gotta go into the menu.
Yeah, and it's a bit of a mission in VR. I'll do it another time.
Yeah, you won't be able to do it. I couldn't do it even though I'm on keyboard and flat screen. I couldn't do it.
It's kind of like sometimes the buttons click and sometimes they don't. It can be quite.
Yeah.
So is that snow covered, the big peak up there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That we're
And I
heading
think
at?
the turn point on that is also equally small.
Okay. $1,000. It's a kilometre. Is that right?
Yes.
Thank you. Oh, nice little lake with a little island in it.
One thing that's nice about the JS3 without ballast is you can really turn tight.
It's done well, hasn't it? How the inertia is, and so when you're flying really slow and you're close to stall, it's more tippy,
Yeah.
And it's that modelling of the inertia of the wings is quite clever. However that's done, I've got no clue.
Well, if found a nice spot of lift on the way to Mount Topski, so I'm taking good advice and climbing in it.
Choice. It looks ugly.
It does, doesn't it?
We get around the back of it.
How many more feet do you need, Neva?
To make this turn point. 2,600 at the moment. And 9 miles away. I think this ridge won't get me there, maybe. When I get to it. Depending on how much rotor there is. Yeah, where are you?
I'm back near the starting gate. I'm just trying to get some lift on this little peak near the start before I head over there, I think.
Yeah, I didn't really top up much there. Ben's got nearly 2,000 feet on me, just in front, I think. About 5 or 6 k's.
And I reckon it looks
Damo,
scary
you were
from
just
here.
below me. Did you find the lift?
I'm trying to find it now.
It's on that white peak. I started off trying to ridge, saw that. You've gone right past it. Yeah, you went past the lift, Damo.
Right, get back onto that.
You got to come back a long way. You might be better off just trying to find something up ahead. Yeah, it's the white peak and you need to be on the upwind side of it. And it works pretty well.
Thank you.
You got it?
Not yet. It'll come up here. Now we got it.
Take that. That'll take you to about just under 10,000 feet. Take it all the way that you can. It's still not enough to get to Mount Topski.
Benny, you took that the ridge behind. Did you get much on that?
Yeah, enough. And there's a few little good bubbles in there. And then go up the valley.
Is
I
there?
took the
Okay.
left-hand valley to the peak itself.
Yeah, okay. There's a couple of options, isn't there, really?
Yeah. None of them look great.
No. They're all a bit headwindish at the moment. Get in there and have a look.
Someone's put a wind farm up here, a wind turbine.
Yeah, and there was one in the gap before, and I can see the one you're looking at. Yeah. Weird. Whoa, there we go. Here comes the sink. Do you guys have your turbulence setting set to like high or whatever?
Yep.
Yeah, realistic. Yep.
Yeah, me too. Someone was saying
And
that makes a big difference or something. To lift.
Well, I've got a haptic chair, so I really feel it. I was screamed when I came over the edge of a ridge before.
Oh, cool. That's immersion.
Jeez, what the hell is this? It feels like I've got my air brakes wide open.
Watch the wind turbines. Oh, come on.
I'm still 2,000 feet. And I'm underneath that wind turbine. It's not.
I got the turn point, but only just.
Oh no, you're like quite a lot higher than me. I'm have to top up. Somehow, I don't know where though.
It's got to be one of the ugliest turn points I think I've ever put into a task.
Thanks. Kind of right in the lee of this everything. Yeah, I'm looking a long way. And there's no height limit. You don't have to actually. You could potentially go under it.
Got a tunneling machine in your glider?
No, I don't know. I can't let any ballast go, I suppose. I could be in trouble here very quickly.
You've got no ballast if you're in the 15.
Yeah, no, I've got no ballast to let go, so that's what I'm saying. I might have to go dive through here and then come back and get it, maybe, if that'll work. Oh, this is looking really dodgy. Speed is your friend, Neva. Speed is your friend.
Thank you for that. 1,000 feet.
Hey, you get it. I saw you at 9.6 behind me there. How you now? Yeah. Still not high enough to make Mount Topsky though.
Yeah, don't mess with it. I've had to go past and near-death experience and everything. I'm nowhere near it.
Yeah, I'm still 400 meters short of making Topsky.
How far away are you from it?
27 k's. I should be able to find something on the way.
Yeah, I thought I was going to do that too.
7-3K.
As you're heading towards it, there's a ridge and a valley on the right-hand side that looks like it curves all the way around into the back of it, and you can pick up some lift along that.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Try that
enough.
one.
And then
well, that's what Ben did, and it worked. And I didn't. It didn't work. So,
yeah, it doesn't look appealing to me. That's a long detour.
Well, that's how Ben did it. And I tried to catch up by not doing it, and he's well in front of me now.
It's not the massive valley all the way off to the right. It's the one that looks like it would just take you straight around to the back of the turn point.
Yeah, and it's sort of more in the wind. I just didn't top up quite enough, and missed it by not much. So I'm gonna have to wade around here and come back for it. Where's this goddamn wind coming from?
I see what you mean about this bloody sink.
Yes, a massive blast of sink on the way.
Heading as fast as I can to get through it.
Quite interesting mountains, aren't they? They're quite wild.
Yeah, nasty.
So how do you find these places to set the tasks?
I go through the B21 task planner and just look in locations where I know that there's mountain ranges, and then just start clicking around and looking at where I can connect turn points together to try and at least make it flyable for ridge tasks.
Yep.
Without making it too easy. And flatland is easy, right? Just pick anywhere that's flat and try not to make a triangle, and give it some lift.
The emphasis be on trying to make it not too easy.
Yeah, that's right. Well, if it was easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are fun though because it's some challenge. You know?
It is a
No,
challenge.
it is, isn't it?
Yeah,
I am surprised.
and your tasks are really fun.
I would have thought the JS3 without ballast should have been not having any challenges with height. It actually would have been just around speed.
No, I think its performance is actually lower than the LS4 by quite a margin without ballast in it.
Well, it is, but it's got flaps and it's got a better LD than the LS4, unless they haven't programmed it.
No, it's programmed, it's right, but the thing is the differential you get by putting ballast in a glider is huge. Makes a massive difference to your high-speed polar.
Definitely does in this case. So where did Poundy end up? Did he Y up and keep flying?
Nah,
No.
I'm flying a different task now.
Oh, mate.
John, what did
Yep.
you do?
I wired up and I'm following way behind you.
Ah, okay.
Just
But it's
getting
good.
tugged.
Oh, that's right. Yep. I see you there. Well, I'll tell you what, Damo, I took every bit of lift that I could get on the way here. Slowed
Well,
right down.
I'm praying on this mountain range that would give it a Bluetooth.
Yeah, pray hard, I think.
Another famous line from a song, crying won't help you, praying won't do you no good. Anybody name the song?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Well, if you don't make it, you can. There's kind of like a little bump in the thermal where I am. If you end up going under that, you look like you're where I was, but good luck.
Yeah, I'm stuck under the little wind farm, and I think I'm.
Yeah, I had to
pop out
make
and
an
come back
escape
in.
through I made an escape, and I'm going up a little bit. But don't be late on making the call, making an escape, or you get trapped.
Yo. What cables am I flying over here? Power lines? No, it's a cable car. Gee.
Oh, yeah, there would be cable cars. This is civilized Europe. Cable cars everywhere. Hey, by the way, that Rio de Janeiro task, if you go to Sugarloaf Mountain, there's the cable cars there. And that scene from the James Bond movie that I was talking about was shot of the finishing airport.
Excuse me.
Yeah, was shot of the finishing airport from the top of Sugarloaf Mountain.
Oh.
Yeah, I went over Sugarloaf Mountain and I looked down at that runway and I thought, yep, that's the one. That's that very same.
Did you get it, Bob?
Not yet. I'm sort of stuck in a hole. I don't want to be.
Yeah, get out of that hole. If you can see where I am, I'm going up really good. You got to go out.
Oh, you're up there. Okay. Oh, you're over there. Okay. Have you passed? Past the turn point
there's
yet?
There's a little gap. No, I haven't done turn, but I've got to go back for it.
All right.
So I went through a saddle, come out here, and I'm going up pretty good.
Yeah.
But it's
I'm
a really
reluctant to leave where I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm reluctant to leave where I am because there's a I don't really call it a dirty old man, but there's a woman's breast here with nipple on top, and it's covered in snow. It looks beautiful.
Oh, geez, and there we thought you were battling to get lift. You were just sightseeing.
Yeah, I'm not even looking to see where the hell that is till I make that turn.
That's one of his strategies, Wayne. We're getting you.
Yeah, distraction.
It's happened too many times now.
Did you end up getting it, Bob?
I'm coming round to you now.
Oh. Well, this is a really tight. I've had to have this really cracked up. Tiny bubble of lift.
It's a pretty area. Very
I'm
scenic.
sure Peter would have flipped and ripped this with the LS4. This is his sort of flying. Sure.
Looks like the get high, stay high has paid dividends for you, Mav.
Yeah, not sure that I can make this damn thing though.
Oh, you'll be over here with Bob and I shortly if you don't.
And of course there'd be a bloody rock wall between you and the waypoint.
Yeah.
Just on the wrong side of it.
Yep. That's what I dove through a gap in it.
I reckon. Got it.
Yay! Good job.
Well done.
I reckon I scraped my tail boom going around it.
Hats off! Hats off!
Hats off! Hats off! I took a screenshot of the gap that I slid through, and I reckon it was pretty much literally sliding through.
Yeah, I think I just missed it, and that's when I was yelling out, "Speed is your friend, speed is your friend."
Now, I don't see this geological feature that you're talking about, Bob.
Maybe out your right window. It's best viewed from below.
Oh, yeah, no. We're not gonna view from below.
Good try, Bob. I like it. You just get down a bit and then look.
What do you reckon, Emil? That's a stitch up?
I reckon.
I'd trust Bob. 10 out of 10. Mav, you should do it.
I can't even see the feature he's talking about. He's got a wild imagination.
Oh, you've flown way
He's
past
also
it
going
now.
up like a fart in a bathtub right now. It's just cuddly out climbing.
Yeah, I was actually, yeah, not quite in control of the aircraft there. It hit a little bump of lift and went pitched nose up.
I think I've got it done ballast. Because I'm only at 800 meters.
Yeah, so close. I only need about 100 foot. Can't quite get it yet.
Where does the character Jezero come from? Because this turn point's what? Bohinsko Jezero.
I don't know. I actually just.
I'm gonna kamikaze it, Bob, and just see what happens. I'm too low, but I don't care. So watch, and I'll tell you if I get there.
Or you do a toboggan run down the mountain.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
I
very
think
close. You might need skis.
Yeah.
You touch it? Well done.
No, I'm still I'm a mile away from it. Like,
All
it just
right.
depends how wide the turn point is and whether you have to really be over the top of this thing.
Within 500, I think.
Yeah, so we might just plan for a tight turn. Do a little ridge there, so a little bit of speed. Map a bit bigger. Oh no, it's on the other side.
It is on the other side. Sorry, I should have warned you, Neva.
Oh, sorry.
It's around the
That's
bloody
right.
corner.
It's around the corner. We'll go around there now and have a go. Zoom.
I'm stuffed.
Geez, Emil, you're still so low.
Yeah, I can't get up here.
Like Neva said, there's it's hard work down there.
Yeah, tell me about it. I think I went to dump my ballast and I don't think I don't need it, yeah.
Oh no.
Do you make it, Neva?
No, I've missed it like 50 meters or something.
Oh no.
No.
Or less, probably like a meter, you know. So
Oh no.
And then,
Bob,
then you're in a
get a bit
of
higher.
gully.
Yeah, I know. With no lift.
Oh, I'm coming in now, Neva.
Well, don't
Heading
go the way
straight
I
towards
went. Yeah, if this is the way you want to go, I just come in like literally about 50 foot too low because I went the wrong way. So if you don't emulate that, you'll get here.
So, now this theory about the ping pong ball and the golf ball, if you throw it and there's no wind, what happens? They both go at the same speed. So I'm going to dump my ballast now.
In a vacuum.
In a vacuum.
In a
yes,
vacuum,
they
yeah,
both-
yes.
Yeah, okay, well, I'm low enough, maybe there's a vacuum here. Because this little hole where I'm sucks. So I reckon I am in a vacuum.
Who's
Damn.
landed already? Ben, you finished the task yet?
Yeah. I'm just flying back to see you guys and floating around in the sky.
Oh wow.
Hour and 6.
Rubbing it in.
No, if I was rubbing it in, I'd be shouting and hooting and saying I did it in an hour and 6.
Oh, okay. Oh, well,
Just flying around enjoying the scenery.
I'm heading for doing it in an hour and 15.
I'm already at 1 hour and 15. Still can't get anywhere near that temple.
Be the lift, Neva. Be the lift.
Be the lift. Use the force.
Be the air.
I got it.
Move with it.
Well
All
done.
right,
You
well
got
done,
it.
Bob.
Well
Did
done.
you also scrape your tail boom going through that gap, getting out of there?
Oh, I was pretty low to start with. Now I just got to find my favourite scenic route out.
Take a screenshot and put it up. See if we can see the same thing that you did.
No, I was right. You have to be low to see it.
Oh, not going there. Oh, it sounds like somebody pulling the ring pull on a beer can.
So what height did you have when you left there, Bob? Was that like 9,000 or something? I think I saw.
Yeah, just a tad over 9,000. And I
Yeah.
just slowly putted over and tried to not lose any height, and I made it. With
Yeah,
room to
and I
spare.
went the wrong side of that, like that little ridge thing. I think if I'd have gone straight line, I might have made it.
Yeah, I think you hit some sink. I saw you go down fairly fast.
Yeah, I did.
I think I was 10 meters above the waypoint altitude when I went past it.
You look like you're going up good, Damo.
Yeah, got it some lift.
I'm coming for you.
It's tight.
Yeah, they're all the little bubbles around here.
JS3 is
It's
fast
actually
in a straight line, Mav.
It's a very pretty area.
Yes,
Looking
it is.
around here now. Yeah. What did you say about fast in a straight line?
Your JS3
Yeah, I've got more
is
than enough
fast.
height, so I'm doing VNE to, or near VNE. Got the trim all the way forward. I've got to get the Vuvuzela Cobra award a kilometer before the finish. Task completed.
Well done.
Well done.
Well done.
Okay, so that was
Yeah,
an
good
hour
job, Mav.
15:40. Screenshot.
Nice one you found here, Damo.
Yeah, it's going well.
This is a really good task, Ben. Challenging in many
It
ways.
is a very
Thanks, guys.
interesting
Indeed.
task.
I like the ones where it's not like the straight ridge races. It's just like everyone just following each other on the same course. You know, this is kind of everyone's made different decisions, which is great. So ebbs and
Yeah.
flows.
It's what I try and do. It doesn't always work out.
Where's Ben gone now?
I'm at your 7 o'clock and about 100 feet below you. Looking up at your Bonanza.
And Murphy's Law says now that you don't want the lift, there's plenty of it.
It certainly is.
What height did we need for mountaintop ski?
More
You
than
need
you.
9,000. Very, very close to it. You're almost there, I think.
Yeah, I think I went with like 8.7 and just missed it. But yeah, I'd go at least 9. I think I was even closer to them than we are now when I went. Gaggle flying, that's nice. We don't often do this.
See how the LS4 spins, I think, seeing as we've got enough height to get down to the field.
I'm going to try this glider and see how well it does wing overs. I know the JS3 does brilliant wing overs. Let's see what this one does.
Nine one. Let it go.
Ah, beautiful.
Pretty to watch, Mav.
Nice aileron roll as well on this. Let's try that the other way. Nice. I got over the top of that loop with about 20 kilometers an hour showing on my ASI.
Come on, baby.
Hey, nice.
Done.
Thank you. Got the... Beautiful. Got half a dozen screenshots there, Ben.
Lovely. And let's just stall it into the ground from here.
Is mountaintop ski the last peak?
Yeah, it's the last peak. Yeah, the next one.
Yeah, pretty much.
Lake.
Yeah, you're on final glide from there. Woohoo! Pretty much arrive at the airfield with an embarrassment of riches.
Oh, third time lucky.
Go,
Well
go.
I scraped over it, eh?
Well done. Hey, Eric's here as well, still.
Yeah, Eric's down on the airfield. Cool.
Jump out, walk over and say hi.
Oh, you get an inverted flyby.
Wish we could do that.
Negative Ghost Rider, the pattern is full.
Doing it
Oh, so
anyway.
Okay.
It's flat stick on the way home from here, by the look of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I just finished. 124.
Well done.
Well done.
Whoops, got another one over here.
So are we all inverting flybys over Eric? Is that the go?
Are you any good at that in VR, Bob? Like inverted? Can you do inverted flat,
Yeah.
normal coordinated rudder?
Yeah.
Turns? Man, they're so hard. I find them so
I'm
hard.
okay with it. I fly a few jets and do that. Mess around a bit. I quite like
But
it.
can you do coordinated 360s, like, and not have your mind blown? Even in real life, I really struggle with that. Coordinating the rudder and the stick.
What, in
I
a
just
glider
do it-
or powered aircraft?
Any aircraft, well, powered aircraft is worse, but like just the first time, and still even in VR, you get confused because when you roll, it goes the wrong way, and then you got to use the rudder the same, but pitch and roll are reversed, you know? And then the horizon is going the wrong way, so you think you're turning left, but you're really turning right.
Yeah, I don't have an issue with coordinating which direction I'm going, which direction to push the stick or anything, and pedals.
No, I can fly a straight line inverted, no problem. It's just doing coordinated turns.
Yeah.
If I want to do a full 360.
Right, yeah.
So you can do it. There's
Yeah,
something wrong
yeah.
with my brain, maybe.
I'll just try and crash into the ground now and show you how it's done.
Oh, I'm nowhere away. Video it from your perspective.
We're streaming, so I'll be able to take a clip and repost it.
I want the cockpit view. You can.
Traffic's noisy down here.
There we go. Parked in a good grouping.
Funny, I just see bonanzas.
I wonder why that is. Is there an update on the JS3s?
Yeah, there must be.
or
Yeah, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, wasn't it? Or longer? I don't know.
yeah, I've got that update. Oh, yawn.
Are you coming in for a flyby, Bob?
Yeah, I might come past now. I'm a bit high, though.
V&E it, mate.
Don't. That's what I did last week. I ripped the wings off
Oh, there's Vina.
Bit of a rookie mistake.
Yeah, 10 damage off in multiplayer. That's the best bet.
Yeah.
Full dive break.
Oh yeah, there he goes, inverted.
Nice work. Can't wait to see the footage.
It's still going to look like a bonanza.
Doesn't matter.
He doesn't look like a bonanza to me.
Tell you what, that's a ballsy if you're inverted flyby in a bonanza.
True.
They gravity.
Yeah,
They cover it.
towing a glider. Yeah, inverted towing a glider.
While texting.
That's the numbers. Oh, there's a little grass strip here. It must be. This must